The 11 hit. No errors. They left 16 men on base.
big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Shit.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Bader is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins leave 1, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. He looks smart. Gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for this game, Denny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Misses for the second ball. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's Colton Wong now.
The second baseman.
As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman, Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
This is foul right side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Second inning coming up, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Up next from Miami, Garrett Cooper, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him. At the plate, Isan Diaz. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
John Birdie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, John Birdie.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
First pitch, 105.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Marte at third with nobody out. Hit out towards second. He's right there, and the throw to first is in time. One gun.
That's third. The third baseman, number 5.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Devo, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Now the 1-0. The man at third with one away. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Plate now, David Peralta as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Ball two now.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
From the belt, the pitch. Pitch popped up. Belt calls for it. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Diamondbacks get one, and it comes on the RBI triple. Bottom of the first coming up, and the D-backs have an early 1-0 advantage. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup in. Just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit, too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Stretch. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Walker is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
That is third. The first baseman, Brandon.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
We know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over someone.
The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
At the end of the day, it's all about result. He didn't do one thing right from an offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
To the plate now, Hunter Pence, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Brandon.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Bumgarner, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Cole Calhoun.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Now the 1-0. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hence giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Batting in, the pitcher, number 40.
Stephen Vogt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting to the diamond. Number 21, Stephen Vogt.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. From the belt, the pitch, and a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Reason it was so abrupt, I kinda had to think that there would be one. Conversations out of state, they asking where are we from, I don't care about you, I got me a chick that's Caribbean. It's a push start, I ain't gotta put the key in. Whip it real nice like a good human being. 24 East, I'm in Chattanooga 10. Yeah, the barbecue Korean and my shorty boy Ben. Ay, we just went from dive bars to the Coliseum. Man, he's a try-hard, wouldn't wanna be him. BG on the gym, go ahead, copyright it to him, go ahead, copyright it. Nah, I wouldn't wanna say too much. We ain't take her from you, now she came to us. Ain't no steak dinner, but we made through brunch. 2-4 on the beat, you know he came through clutch. No, he came through clutch. I know that we got it.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup in. Just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit, too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Strike taken up in the zone.
First pitch, 1-5.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
That is second. The center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
In now is Lorenzo Kane. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Oh, that's it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
In is Christian Yelich as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. King stands at first with one out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And the runner back in standing. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The second baseman.
So first and second with one man gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 0-1 on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
First and second now, one man out. Bouncer up the middle. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Marte for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The second baseman, Ketel.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman,
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh. Wow.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun has a read on it, and that's the third out. Diamondbacks down in order. Still no score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
A strike. Braun is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch will be a base hit into center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
that is it. The first baseman, number 12, Justin Moore.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Hit softly down the line at first. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting in. The shortstop, Orlando.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's set. The 0-1.
He has to be greedy working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on that.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here it is.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it.
spree. Let her get a property. Hey, come to my palace. I know you tired of them dudes be capping. She like my fashion. I put them strings like Richie Valens. You the baddest. I'ma told them red no salad. Send the address. I pull up that fantastic. I can't leave you alone. You the only girl who get to stay until the moon. No cap. Dime que me amas, better tell me on the phone. She say you can't have my corazón. Bamba. Say that. Yeah. What you gon' do for the bag? Yeah. Spend it like in my last. Yeah. Spend it, make it all bad. La 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 bamba. Shout it back. Yeah. All the cash up for grabs. Yeah, there's no cap. She like that, I keep coming back. La 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 bomb. Shout out you the bomb, we go shopping in Milan. Backseat of that phone, bad LA like LeBron. I got as much in her LeBron. She say yo te amo, she just want this Louis Vuitton.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
So digging in now, Max Kepler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. In there at the knees, strike one.
First pitch, 105.
Comes set and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Seager shading to his right. One down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Polanco is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love it.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Polanco leads off first with one away. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
All even now, 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Now the payoff pitch on, and there goes Polanco. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gonzalez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
That is 4. The third baseman, number 24, Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Runner on first with 2 away. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next the speedy D. Gordon. Here's the first pitch to him, and he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
High in the air down the right field line, and foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Well, at the rate he's going, he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Digging in now for the Mariners, Tom Murphy, man at first after the 2-out walk. As a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now batting, Eddie Rosario, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. From the stretch.
Ball 1. Nope.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 8.
Now to the plate, Mitch Garver. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yep, that ball went out.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And that is off the wall. Rosario is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And that's off his leg on the mound. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Luis Arias. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. A ball and no strikes.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2 to Gordon for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
The next twin up, Max Kepler. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll get in there safely. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
3 runs already home here. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Grounded to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. The throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. The tag, and they'll get.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that cola. You about for stroking. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can the broken. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Nag, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. You know what? what I'm reaching for. Shot my 3, who's keeping score? 2 ain't anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press go. Pick it up, lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 poles. Hang odds, trap, put you all over my Snapchat. Bag, so fat, gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
Are you gonna be in the car?
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in, Bo Bichette. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
First pitch on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
First pitch, 107.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. 3-0 now.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the 3rd pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second, the second baseman, Kevin.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Manaea has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 1-0 count. Here it is. Bichette gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ball and 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Lourdes Gurriel is on deck. pays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
None out. Runners at first and second. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Struck him out.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and he misses with it 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Hyunjin Ryu is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 22.
So one away here with the bases empty. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. And the pitch.
That's a ball.
One out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting first, the third baseman, Chapman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ryu steps into his windup. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-1.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Brandon Drury will bat next, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First offering on its way. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Ps4 Menu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Here's the 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-0. That's ball 3.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. So showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
jumping ship. I might you got enough for Vince. Feeling like Snoop with the source awards. Feeling like you wasn't born for war. Cause when I come around, you be head to the ground. Crack 'em up, they smell like the man running sound. Lucas mode when I hear my heard the Lucas toe. Long Beach like Crazy Joe with Mayhem. We'll be getting new wheels from routes like cavemen. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Might dump a clip where the is at. Might where the women at. Baby, bass in my Similac. Been crazy, come where you living at. Kick down the door, get down and get gone. I ain't come here for the chitter chat, but I'm far removed from that gangster shit. It don't make much sense, rather make me rich. Don't be playing with my money, it'll make me flip. And in the last couple lines, I'ma contradict. And for the last time, I ain't no conscious. I like big, fast whips and shit. Mansions and white, Mike Jackson. So stop acting like I'm an activist. No, this ain't happen on accident. They giving man to the Africans. It'll never be another one after this. So just pay your mission and pay attention. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Little bit of this, little bit of that.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Danny Duffy will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder on the plate, George Springer.
Now the pitch.
First pitch, 106.
Ground ball right side. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Not accepted. The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. And there are two away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 43, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball one.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Brenton is off of first with 2 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-1. In the air, down the line and left. Going after it is Gordon. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Houston. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Justin Verlander gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. A 1 pitch on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Verlander has finished off more than 2,900 innings during his time in the major leagues, and with over 3,000 strikeouts, he's approaching the top 15 on the all-time strikeouts leaderboard. Here's Verlander now on 0-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Merrifield is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. First offering on its way.
At the ball.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Correa onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
In is Jorge Soler, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
number 10, Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Grounded back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. That's who watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Three and one now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1.
Now it's 3-2.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. The second for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
A pause, and the 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The set and the 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing there as they tie him up inside.
Me and my friend, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. One of my they whip pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Pop in the floor, go zoom, zoom. Me and my friend, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. One of my they whip pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom. When we show no remorse, go get a bag, I drip in our shores. Catch a tag, we knocking them off. After I hit, boy, she hit the door. And them hunters be coming in, all of this money, and I gotta give me some more. Big bag, bet it won't hit the floor. Talk hot, then we run your jaw. I'ma hop in the foreign and zoom off. That be my dog, I'm calling him Rudolph. I'm in love with the way I get chewed off. Pull up with Blake, he getting screwed off. Brand new Mozzie, big body, we cruise off. He think he hot, we knocking your crew off. Call me nasty the way that I shoot off. Youngin' with drip, I got the juice on. Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they with pop out in their head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom. Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they with pop out in their heads. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom.
I'm in the track trying to whip it, flip it. She on my so I quit it. Walk in the club with my grillin'. You on my chain, come and get it. You trippin'. Listen here, cussy, you got two decisions. Do you want the or do you want the Smithy? Your life is a gamble, you better not risk it. And see, I'm in the track trying to whip me a pigeon. I move with it.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Luis Castillo is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Eric Sogard, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
First pitch, 107.
The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Not accepted. The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo King.
Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. His career numbers against this pitcher, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bounce it to the left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
At first, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that helps.
1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
The second baseman.
Now in the box, Keston Hiura, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Popped him up. And he'll get over to me. Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Another one sent foul. Here now the 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. He's got it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
That is the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Pitch on the way.
0-1, no strike.
This is skied into short left center. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
That is good. The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Kane. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. solo shot to dead center. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas.
Second baseman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Got a ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready with the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Moustakas stands at second with 2 gone. All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time. It ended the inning. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Reds. At the plate, Ryan Braun.
Leading off for Milwaukee. Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Evens it up 1-1. Smoke is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his back path.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot down the line and right. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a two-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Avisail Garcia will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Runner aboard at first here with two gone in a 1-1 ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make.
Good song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. No good song never. The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Settling in now, Trevor Story, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
First pitch, 107.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Skied into very shallow right. Eaton is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
That accepts the right fielder, number 19. Charlie Blackman.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, batting at an even .400. He also has one home run. First delivery to him on the way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Set and the pitch.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
I wouldn't touch on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one, and the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour of movement. good, hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Eaton is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Now the 2-0. Is in there for strike 1. This is line to left. Dahl will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First delivery to him on the way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Stretch. Here's the pitch. Soto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And it's fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2 out with the man at first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Daniel Murphy. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. First offering on its way.
Ball, that now.
On the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Chopped up the line to first, but a foul ball, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another one sent foul. That's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
That's the center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Coming to the plate now, Sam Hilliard. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
And that misses 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Here comes the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. One. A little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Ohtani has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty B, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
To third. Rendon is there. There's one. To Pujols, and they get them both. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Two now as that one's fouled off.
Just like
Bases
daddy.
empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. A's go quietly there. A's 0. Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this win here today.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. And this is popped up near second base. There's Kemp to handle it, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. His career numbers against Manaea, he's batting .412. He's also hit 3 home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. The count now at 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Row, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Anthony Rendon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back to the plate.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up and really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first. He's got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. And now for the Angels, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Angels turned away in the first. We've played an inning in Anaheim with no score. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Olson is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now it's Mark Canha. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 1-2. Now a liner caught out there by Simmons, and that will become out number 2.
That is good. The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Into his windup, the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 2-0. Davis at second with 2 down. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You've got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. It's Ace Baseball, and it comes your way next. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
The pride and joy of Andrew High School in Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox. One of the tougher lefties. He reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball. One of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And it's 1-2. This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. And the day begins with an out. There's one away.
That accepted. The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His career numbers against Manaea. He's batting .412. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And it's gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer at the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
In now is Anthony Rendon. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's the second out.
That is four. The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Two out, nobody on. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. On to the bottom of the first, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I think he's the kind of guy you always feel confident to go out there and perform for you. He has great stuff, and beyond that, he knows how to get guys out. That's something some pitchers never really figure out, but he doesn't have that problem most of the time, and I don't expect that to be a problem here either.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien, and the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Chapman is retired, 2 down now.
Batting fourth.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Here's Albert now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here it comes. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grossman is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
That's it. The designated hitter. Matt Price.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Matt Theis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. This will be fouled away. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Goodwin is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
A little bit outside. 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Justin Verlander gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, since he's put on a Houston Astros uniform, Justin Verlander's kind of turned his career around. Went through a couple of seasons where his velocity was down, but he's always had that good curveball changeup combination. Velo back up to the mid to upper 90s to go along with that fastball and the curveball, and Justin Verlander is all the way back.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. And gone. An absolute bomb. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Man, this guy didn't even get a chance to get comfortable on the mound. Throws a pitch, and just like that, it's 1-0.
Batting second.
Here now is Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
High in the air out to center field. Strong is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul.